Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Naren Ramesh. So, today I'm going to be deviating from my pattern of content slightly and talking about something I feel is highly unaddressed by top cubers. So, this is going to be switching from beginners to F2L early on. Before I go deeper into this, I will be talking about a personal experience of mine which affected my cubing career quite a bit. So, I started cubing in March of 2015 and I only switched to F2L by January of 2018, using it in my first competition in January of 2018 as well. By this time, I was averaging 15 with beginner's method and had a 15 official average with beginner's method, although I was using full PLL and 2-look OLL at the time. This was due to the fact that I relied on very high TPS, which was my biggest flaw, as from time to time my solve times would drastically increase due to the fact that my hands were simply slipping, and when my TPS dropped, that automatically meant that my solve times were going way up. This greatly affected my cubing career for 3x3 in two main ways. The first was that I wasn't learning enough and was stagnant for a very long time. I was not learning new algorithms such as F2L algorithms or even OLL algorithms for that matter, and stuck to a very repetitive, poor way of solving the puzzle. Furthermore, it slowed me down in the long run, as I feel if I switched to F2L earlier, I could be averaging slightly faster than I am now. Let's go over why you shouldn't. Many solvers I see today, especially in competitions, who have joined cubing in 2018 or 2019, still use beginner's method. Talking to them, I see that they often haven't switched simply because they don't find that it's necessary or something to that effect. But let me tell you that it is extremely necessary. Not switching to F2L early on will cause your solve times in the long run to be much slower than they could be. And the reason for this is around 25 seconds is the time where you stop learning anything new from beginner's method. The whole point of using beginner's method is to start learning how to solve and to pick up basic principles such as finger tricks and look ahead. However, once you have saturated that method enough and you are no longer learning anything new, you should switch to F2L immediately. And the reason for this is because once you're not learning anything new from the method, it's simply slowing you down, and switching to F2L will dramatically increase your times with a little practice. Beginner's method is effectively the easy way to solve the puzzle, and once you get it down and start averaging decent with it, you should immediately switch away from it. Beginner's method makes you pick up lots of bad habits, such as not looking ahead enough, using very high TPS, and doing inefficient cross solutions simply to have that high TPS and better flow, although it's not really that good. What I would recommend to newer cubers, or for that matter, anyone who is still using beginner's method, is to switch when you are averaging around 25 on beginner's method. If you are a roux solver or a solver of any other method, this doesn't really apply to you, but I would still recommend moving into the advanced techniques of your particular method at an earlier stage than you might think required, as it will help you pick up basics and other skills earlier on, which will help you a lot. That's it for this video. I just wanted to talk about this because it's something that affected me, and I don't want cubers to go into the same loophole I did and lose years sometimes of cubing improvement simply because they were too lazy to switch to a different method. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the solves, which should help you understand why F2L is much better than beginner's method.